Good morning, children. Today we are starting the chapter Three Men in a Boat. This is Aprajita ma'am here. So, this is the third chapter in your main course. And before starting the chapter, I would like to explain you all the chapter in brief. Before starting that, I'm going to tell you all something about the writer of the chapter. That is Jerome K. Jerome. Now, Jerome K. Jerome is a British writer of the Victorian period. He is best known for his comic novels. His most famous and enduring work is Three Men in a Boat. Now something more about Jerome K. Jerome. He was born in the village of Cadmore near Birmingham in central England. His father was an ironmonger and he was brought up in a very poor manner. Jerome spent his childhood as a very poor boy. His financial situation went from bad to worse at the age of 13 when his father died. 2 years later, his mother also passed away, and Jerome was forced to drop out of grammar school in which he was in and to work menial jobs. Despite these difficult circumstances, Jerome developed a passion for literature, politics, and theatre also. And in his late teens and 20s, he held a variety of jobs, including acting, journalism, and teaching in a school. He was not particularly successful at any of these occupations, but he was very well known for his write-ups. Now here we come up to one of his well-known write-ups, that is Three Men in a Boat. Now about the chapter. Three Men in a Boat. This chapter starts. This is a story about three friends, George, Harris, and the narrator and their dog Montmorency. The trio was not feeling well. Moreover, the narrator was behaving like a hypochondriac, as he thought that he had all types of diseases except housemaid's knee. The premonitory symptoms matched with all his symptoms. So he jumped to the conclusion that he was having a serious malady. What did he do then? He decided to go to his old friend, who was a doctor, as he was convinced that he was going to die soon. The doctor wrote out a prescription for him too. He immediately went to a chemist without even reading what the doctor had written. The chemist said that he did not have what was mentioned in the prescription. What was written there? It was pointed to the fact that he hadn't prescribed any medicine there, but complete rest and relaxation. So, he finally decided to meet his friends, and they all shared their experiences and discussed as to how each one felt. They came to a common agreement that lack of rest and overstrain has created this problem among them, which is a general depression running through the body of all of them. The narrator suggested that they needed a rural retreat to relax from the humdrum of the life to relaxation. They wanted a vacation to a secluded place, away from the maddening crowd. Though Harris was inclined to go for a sea trip, the narrator brushed aside the idea of a sea trip, considering that fact that they would fall sick in the sea. He also felt that a week-long sea trip was a wicked idea. They all discussed the demerits of a sea trip and zeroed down to a trip down the river. George said that it would enable them to get fresh air, exercise, and quiet. The constant change of scene would occupy their minds and they would get relaxed. They pulled out the maps and set their plans in motion. They decided to start on a Saturday from Kingston. So this is what is the write-up Three Men in a Boat about. The total chapter is not there in the passage which has been given to you all. And I would like to tell you all that this chapter we will be going through as a reading part and for a comprehension section. We will be selecting parts from the chapter from where we will be doing questions from within the chapter. So I hope you all will enjoy it when we read the chapter properly. This is the chapter in brief for you all children. Kindly follow the videos coming up where I will be reading the chapter for you. Okay then, thank you.